So again, at the beginning, I also want you to choose your conveyancer or your solicitor or your property lawyer. In a future module, we do talk about the differences between those three things. And so you can fast forward to that if you'd like to know. But the reason I want you to choose your conveyancer now is because you need to pick somebody who's got your back. You need somebody who's a team player and somebody who's not going to be on the golf course and hard to get or impossible to get when you need a contract reviewed. You can choose a conveyancer who charges by the hour, or you can choose one that is a fixed fee. That's entirely up to you and what they offer in their services. If I wanted you to choose a conveyancer, what would I think would be the most important thing? The communication, effective communication. Somebody who sends you emails or picks up the phone and wants to talk things over with you, who wants to truly understand your situation and why you're doing what you're doing. And therefore, they might be able to suggest a better way of doing it, which might be more protective and just come up with a better outcome for you. Don't think that they're just there to stamp some documents and tick some boxes and check some details. No, they are there to support and protect you. So, a smaller firm, I think a smaller firm is often better because it's easier to develop that good relationship. You must feel comfortable calling them and arranging for them to review a contract urgently within a matter of hours if necessary. So, I tend to like people who have got their own small business. I think that's where you really truly get the best service. They're the people who it's their business, it's their name, it's their reputation. And so they're going to make sure that they do everything they can to support you and to maintain their reputation. So we recommend hiring a local legal professional in the area within which you are buying the home. They're going to be more across everything. They'll be able to just be more across everything legally that you need them to know. And effective communication is important. A reliable conveyancer keeps you informed at every step, explaining complex legal jargon in layman's terms. And so this transparency ensures that you're not left in the dark and that you can make informed decisions ahead of time. Let's be frank, there's a lot of things a conveyancer does that we don't understand. Well, a buyer's agent might have a bit more of an understanding than most people. However, we're not conveyancers. We don't have a law degree. There's no way we'd ever walk into a courtroom. Hey, got it? So let's just let them do what they do well and rely on them, and not just rely on them to do it and look after it for you, but you need one that's going to question what you're doing and if they can come up with a better strategy for you. It's often difficult in a hot market because the buyer doesn't really have a lot of leeway in a lot of situations, but your conveyancer will be able to analyze the situation from a different angle than you are. Conveyancing fees are dependent upon the amount of work that needs to be done. Straightforward conveyancing is often charged by a fixed fee. Within this fee, they sometimes include the revision of multiple contracts. However, more complicated contracts or more complex searches will cost more. A reputable firm is transparent about their fees, detailing all potential costs. I've got a wonderful property lawyer that I would recommend. She has her heart and soul committed to her clients. And I think at the end of the day, it's just being able to have that clear communication to understand, okay, what does that search mean? What does that special condition mean, really? What special condition should I use? Or what search should I use in this situation? What inquiries can you make to help me in this position? So you don't just want to tick and flick at all. Thank you for listening. I will see you in the next video.